Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory 1.1, where today we're going to be automating explosives. See, I've been trying to go get more power shards and merger spheres, but every time that I try and go get more resources, this is what I run into. That deals a lot of damage, and me and my little Xenobasher can't really deal with all that. So why not up it a little and try and get some explosives? Opening Satisfactory Modeler, you can see that we're actually automating just a little bit more than just the explosives. I have some rifle ammo, turbo fuel, gas masks, and the miners right here, which actually doesn't use that many materials. I just thought that this would be a nice time to get a whole bunch of, just stuff that we need to carry around out of the way, instead of just doing like a little bit there, a little bit here. This is just one decent size-ish factory that we can go build now. I do, however, not know if we have all of the recipes that we need. Like, for example, for sulfur, we need to unlock compacted coal and then turbo fuel, as well as we need to unlock the polyester fabric alternate recipe, and then I think that might be it. I think that's all of the alternate recipes. Still, that's still a lot of recipes that we have to go unlock. So I'm gonna see, I hope we have them all here in our hard drive scans. Not sure though. Here's just some rotors. No, it doesn't look like it. I do know that for sulfur, at least, the compacted coal and turbo fuel is under this tree, I do believe. So we're gonna go get some, what's it called, sulfur real quick, and I'll be back so we can go scan it all. Okay, and here we are now, and we should be able to Sulfur Tree, scan the sulfur, and let's see. There we go, black powder. This is something that we're gonna need, as well as a Nobilis detonator. Experimental power generation. What could that be? Oh, you know what? That's probably the turbo fuel. Hold on. Yup. Compacted coal, and here's turbo fuel. Okay. So we are going to need a bit of coal for all this, which I probably should have expected. The only thing is, where to get coal? I know there's coal over in this general area. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a storage bin right there, I guess. Doesn't need to look pretty. And now we need to go get coal as well. Let's see, where's the coal at? I think there's some like right there somewhere. About where I said it was. You see what I mean? Like, look at this. This freaking bully. You know what? It's not even worth it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be coming back with some better equipment later. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay, and luckily enough, I did actually save a hard drive from earlier, so we can actually unlock compacted coal. And there we go. Now we just... Shoot, we need another hard drive. God dang it. There's like no hard drives in this entire area. Oh, and the thing is, I had another one, but I just scanned it. God dang it. And I got the hard drive as well as the compacted coal that we need, and now we should be able to unlock our turbo fuel. Just like that, and we can't get either of these now, so there's no point in even looking at that. Let's see, the next thing that we're gonna need is black powder and the Nobilis detonator. Shoot, we're also gonna need smokeless powder, which for some reason needs plastic. And then we're also going to need the rifle, which needs rubber. So, I guess we can... Shoot, do I have cable anywhere? Please tell me I have cable in here. Nope. That's nice. Okay, well, I'm going to unlock everything else, and I'll come back when we actually start building the factory, because this is taking a bit longer than I expected. It's been a few minutes, and I have now unlocked everything except for the rifle itself, because that needs smokeless powder, and smokeless powder can only be crafted in the refinery. with heavy oil residue, which I don't feel like getting right now. So we're just gonna start building the factory. Not really sure where. I think maybe, shoot, that whole area is kind of messed up. Maybe right here-ish wouldn't be such a bad spot. But we do need to bring over quite a few resources. And I don't think that we have enough resources to really have a need for trains, which is why I'm going to enlist one of my favorite blueprint designs as of now. Let's see, where can I even place this? Right here. And this is kind of what I was going for. Now, you've probably seen this time and time again, but it is a very, very nice blueprint where we can just take, you know, conveyor belt this way, conveyor belt that way, or whatever. You know, build more of these. Very nice and very useful blueprint. And now we should be able to build out this whole area here and then route over all the resources, which is exactly what I'm about to go do now. About an hour later, here's what we have. So I actually used the curved belts for one of the first times. I actually haven't used these much before, and I think this came out really nice because we have like all the winding belts from all the resources coming over, ending up right here. I'm actually quite proud of this. But now we need to actually start building the factory and all the little bits, which is slightly annoying. Taking a look at Satisfactory Modeler here, we can see that all of the resources, or I guess like all of the machines, are very low. We only need like 1 or 2 of each. Like, see, we need like 1.8 smelteries, and then 1.8 constructors, 0.3 water refineries or water extractors, 1.33 of these assemblers, 2.67. It's just very weird, all the numbers. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna quickly, I guess I can smelt all the iron because that's easy enough. And I guess we can start with building the automated, or like the miners, since they only need our iron. It has just come to my attention that I don't have the miner recipe. I got it before, but I think we used, or it was like that and the encased heavy frames or whatever that we needed for the last factory. So we can't even get that yet, which is extremely annoying because I'm gonna have to go around for hard drives for, I guess, this factory, or for the miners, and for the polyester fabric. It was something like that. So I guess I can't really do anything with this blueprint anymore. I'm still gonna save it because it took me a second to build, but there's nothing I can do with it. The next easiest thing to work on would probably be the Nobelisks themselves, because we only need our black powder or whatever and a bit more iron, which we might as well just get as much of the iron done and out of the way with now. So we can actually, yeah, it should only take just the one assembler making, or 1.5, 2, whatever, assembler making the black powder. So let's see, what is the recipe for that? Just the coal and sulfur, and we have the sulfur up there, the coal right there. Probably just gonna build it here, but now we need to figure out a way to get the sulfur over here all nicely, which I was actually not looking forward to. I guess I could just put it on some of the, what are they called? Conveyor pole stackables, whatever. I can put it all here like this, have it go up and just go across this gap and back over to there, which is probably what we're gonna have to do because I don't see a better way of doing this unless we just took it straight across and took up our valuable floor space, which we are definitely not gonna do. And here are the explosives I promised. Now we should just be able to hook this up to power, which I don't see any easy source. And just like that, now we have power and we have our explosives coming. Should be the first one. It's very fast. But first of many nobelisks to come. And I did set up all of the storage bins. So once we have all the materials coming through. And actually, now that I look at it, is this going to be big enough? Because we still have to automate the other three. And they need... Or the other three... What are the other three things? There's the masks, the turbo fuel itself, and the... what's it called? What are these? Rifle ammo. Okay, I think... Oh, wow, wait. The rifle ammo is pretty easy. All we need is just to use the other bit of black powder, and we need some oil, and we can get the oil from this refinery, which just comes straight from... Yeah, okay. So I guess we can do this next, because that'll use the bit of copper we have as well. And we can probably do the copper processing here. And we can definitely... Whoops. We can fit in a refinery here and make the little bit of plastic we need. I don't know. I'm going to try and squeeze it all in right here. Because we're going to need the constructor to make the... or to turn the plastic into storage containers. Whatever. We're going to need our refinery or smelters to cook all of the... or smelt all of the copper. We need to turn that copper into the copper sheets. And then we need to route all of that over somewhere else and then build or use this other bit of black powder and then build the rifle ammo and then route that over to one of these bins. Not sure if we can do it, but I will try and squeeze it all in right here. Now, it may not be pretty, but I think that I have made this work. So we have the copper coming in from the back, getting smelted into the, or getting smelted there, and then getting turned into all of our copper sheets into the final assembler. And then on this side, we have the oil coming in, turning into our plastic and heavy oil residue. The heavy oil residue merges with our black powder, is turned into smokeless powder, and that little bit of smokeless powder comes back through here, up here through a conveyor lift and into our assembler, and then the little bit of plastic gets turned into our empty canisters. Holy, this was a lot, and I did actually have to overclock this because there was no way I was fitting a second assembler in there. But we now have all of our nobelisks, our... Oh, well, once we get the recipe, our automated miners, and our rifle ammo. Oh, wow, it actually says how much damage it does now, which is nice. So let's see, where's our sulfur? Oh, God. Our extra sulfur and coal are way back here behind all of this. Okay. Shoot. Okay, idea. Right, we might be able to... Sheesh, I don't even know. I'll figure something out. And I think here the turbo fuel is finally done. So it's just all of the fuel and compacted coal coming in from these pipes all the way back from there, wherever. Going into here, blah, 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 blah. Bam, turbo fuel here. Onto conveyor belt, and boom. Now we have all of our turbo fuel, which is really just for our jetpack. For now, at least. We'll work on turning this into power later. But real quick, I think... Yeah, okay, so our fuel is actually stopping because we're full of polymer resin. Now, this polymer resin is going to be used but not right now. Right now, what we need to do is sync it all. Where's power? Gosh, I can never find power anywhere. It's temporary, it doesn't have to look good. But, yeah, this polymer resin is right now stopping our production of all of this. Or of our turbo fuel. Holy, wow, that was, geez, I don't even know how long it's been. But, I think, actually, yes, we do have a few Mercer spheres. I do want to put Mercer sphere, or the dimensional depots on top of these, because these are probably the most important 3 out of everything. I don't know, they're all important, all stuff that we want on our person, but, you know. And this should allow us to go around and get all of what we need. That being more hard drives. Because right now, we are still missing the automated miners and the polyester fiber fabric, whatever it's called. So, I'm going to go get more hard drives, scan them, which is going to take forever, and I'll be back. Okay, everyone, and it's actually been a few days since the last video. But I went around and found a few more hard drives, and luckily enough, we did get the automated miners. So we can go ahead and collect that now. That's one thing off our list. Unfortunately, there is still the pressing matter of the polyester, fabric, fiber, whatever. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rescans to go through. So I guess let's just go through. Hard drive number 1. Nope. 2. Nope. 3. Nope. 4. Nope. 5. Nope. 6. No. Well, that is very unfortunate because I am not going to get more hard drives. It took me an hour to scan through all of those. But I guess luckily enough we can start with our portable miners now. I would like to get the gas masks, but come on, who feels like doing all that? Is this all? Yup, it's already all connected up. Okay, that's good enough, and we should see our first few miners start coming through any second now. Any second now. How long do they take? How long do you take? Oh, a full minute. Okay, well that makes a little bit of sense. Oh wait. There we go. There's our very first portable miner. Oh wait, no. This is our very first portable miner. Yeah, look at it in all of its glory. Wow. And now we should never have to worry about... You might have seen from a few of my time lapses, but sometimes I'll have to just stop building midway through and just craft a whole bunch of portable miners, which, let me tell you, it's not fun. And I'm very glad that we were able to get this whole factory-ish thing done. Mostly done. I'll probably just do this off camera since nobody really cares for gas masks. However, before we end off this episode, there is one more thing that I would like to do. And that's go over here to the MAM and unlock all of the alien megafauna and the mycelia and... where is it? Nutrients tree. Because, you know, I might as well. I've had all of this stuff for so long now, and I just want to see what's actually under these trees. I know that the mycelium unlocks the normal gas masks, so I guess we can craft a few of those. But everything else, not really too sure. Okay, and it looks like from the nutrient tree, we have unlocked the medicinal inhaler, which I think is very useful. I wonder how we're... Oh, complete a research screen. It's a Steam achievement. And no thank you, Ada. No thank you. I do wonder, how do you craft this? Is it in here? It is. That is actually not too bad. Does that, like, full heal me? I would hope so. I guess I'll test it out later when I'm getting more hard drives. Oh yeah, fully restores health when used. The Fix-It medicinal inhaler can be produced from a variety of different ingredients. Okay, so now I won't have to eat a million of these barrel nuts. And that's nutrients done. Let's see, what could we do next? Yeah, alien megafauna. Why not? Where's my spitter remains? I swear I had a lot of those. Okay, and it looks like in scanning all of the remains, we have unlocked alien DNA capsules, which we need the little alien proteins to make. That's probably in the constructor. Yes. Okay, hog protein. Just gonna fully overclock this. Let's throw in some summer sloops as well, actually. Summer sloop, and where's power? Power is nowhere to be found. And now we have a whole bunch of our alien protein. Go ahead and collect that, and ta-da. Now, actually, this tree is quite useful because it not only gives us more inventory slots, but it gives us another hand slot, and it gives us access to another medicinal inhaler crafted from all of these parts. Now, it may not seem like I have a lot, even though, or you might actually consider this to be a lot, but I have so many more animal remains just sitting in my, or in the hub. So we can go collect this, and we can duplicate all of these and craft so many more of these inhalers. Holy, it's actually like a dream come true, being able to finally get rid of all of this. So I'm going to go ahead, craft up all of this, unlock these, and then we'll move on to the next tray. I just finished off the megafauna tray, but one thing I noticed is, for some reason, fuel sources have a little bar, or it just tells you how much fuel it's actually worth. So you can see that this packaged fuel has an energy value of 750 megajoules. The packaged turbo fuel has 2,000 megajoules, but something less efficient, like these leaves, only has 15. And that goes for all fuel sources, which I had no idea. I don't know when this was implemented, but it's really cool and allows you to get a perspective. Like, this turbo fuel is 100 times more efficient than this mycelia. That's just crazy to think of. Anyways, enough getting distracted. The next thing that we have to look at, and I think the last thing, is just this mycelia tray, which of course the first thing just gives us access to like turning it into biomass. We have fabric here, which gives us this biomass. Okay, or we need that biomass for it. Oh, here, medicinal properties. Let's see. Do I have any stators anywhere? And I guess this will allow us to get more of these, yup, medicinal inhalers, which we might as well unlock. The next thing we have to get is, yes. So we're going to go over here, change the wood, and this should be, yeah, there we go. Go back over to mycelia, and there's our real fabric, I guess. Wait. Oh, you're joking. This whole time. Oh, you're joking. I thought it was an alternate recipe. Oh, this whole time it was just here in the MAM. Oh, that's really embarrassing. Wow. Wow, that's really embarrassing. Okay. Wow. Well, let me go ahead and just unlock stuff in this tree real quick. Wow, that is... Holy... Wow, that's embarrassing. I think that will be all for today. If you enjoyed and want to see more content of mine, why don't you go check out last episode when we, unlocked trains and automated that entire factory that we didn't even really need. It was... God, it was such a headache.